Okay, this is Emmett, and he's going to be discussing...
Am I on camera?
Yeah.
I hate being on camera.
What? You said you would do this.
I never said I would do this. I said I don't want to be on your YouTube.
You said you would do it.
No, I didn't.
You never said that.
I never said I would. In fact, I said I wouldn't before I ever said
I didn't hear you say that.
Just before you started filming this, I was like, I don't want to be on your YouTube. You see this? This is like... This is unconsensual recording right here.
Right,
this isn't cool.
Basically, we're going to discuss making fun of Rachel. So anything that comes to your mind, as long as it's not that.
The guy who you were on the phone with earlier at the restaurant, he's probably roasting you hard right now behind your back.
What the
This
fuck?
bitch called me up and she was trying to like get in a business partnership with us, and I was
No.
just like, do you even know what commission means, bitch?
No, he was in the fucking wrong. He was trying to get me to work for him. I explained to him all I can offer, and he was like, yeah, okay. And then I was like, oh, and like...
I don't really blame him for not wanting to be part of your shady life coaching business, though.
But it wasn't. It doesn't have to do with life coaching.
What does it have to do with
I
that?
was supposed to promote...
You want to get commissions for sending him customers?
Yeah.
What are you going to get, like, $20 for every 16 people that come in?
That's what I'm saying. He posted the ad that he needs social media promotion for his restaurant. And I responded to the ad. I wrote exactly what I can do for him on social media. Then he asked me to do a video saying what I can do. I already told him what I could do. Then I did the video. Then he had a phone call and asked me again what I can do. I was like, I already told you this shit like twice. Then he asked me for
Well, to be fair, I really wasn't listening to begin with. So.
If you were listening, you would see.
I was busy making an online purchase. I was buying 12 pounds of
if you were
bags
listening
of
to him, you would see that he was a fucking asshole and he wasn't making any sense. He was like, oh, this is a commission job. I was like, oh, about that. I was like, I don't really see how social media...
I really hope you don't put this on YouTube.
Yeah, I am. So, like, I really don't see, like, how social media, like, postings for a restaurant could be commission-based. And he was like, oh, well, you need to do more research on that. I was like, excuse me? Like, you could just, like, that's, like, really nasty. Like, he could have just been like, oh, well, this is the commission. This is what we're going to do. Like, he could just say what he was going to do. But he was, like, nasty. So I fucking hung up on him. I was like, fuck you. And then I emailed him, and I was like, you're very unprofessional, and I do not want
Oh, please don't put my shitty, fucking, disgusting kitchen on YouTube.
All right, next topic of discussion. What about the guy for the life coaching?
Oh, the guy who couldn't stop jerking off, huh? Now that guy's got problems.
We talk about it.
You ever seen Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
And there was that one guy who couldn't stop fucking beating off, so they cut off all his fingers and just left him his thumbs. So that way he could still, like, type or whatever. No, they left him his pointers. That's what it was.
I don't remember that.
So he could press the buttons on a computer and a calculator and shit like that, because he was, like, cooking the books for them.
Alright, so
So you should just give this guy a life coaching thing and buy him hand restraints and only leave him his pointer fingers. So this way he could, like, still barely drive a car and, like, maybe some way figure out how to write with a pencil.
Alright, so basically, let's just, like, give a background on the story. This guy saw a Craigslist ad that I posted about life coaching. I had, like, in great detail what I, like, cover with life coaching.
Yeah, you should do a little bit of research on this and add it to your...
What?
To your,
masturbation
cessation.
So, like, I have, a lot of different services that I offer, and this is not under any of my services.
It's like, going to be now.
Masturbation is not covered. So he called me and was like, oh, I have, like, a pretty embarrassing problem. Like, I broke up with my
Maybe it was a fucking prank call.
No, I don't know.
Come on. Do people still do that? Leave a comment if you still prank call people.
I really don't think it was a prank call because he, like, talked to me for a bit. Like, he said he just broke up with his girlfriend months ago. He's, like, 37 or something. He said he's very sexually active. He was. Now he doesn't have the girlfriend, and now he's, like, masturbating excessively. He doesn't know why he's masturbating. And I'm like, well, you used to have sex a lot, and now you're not having sex. And he was like, yeah, but I never masturbated. I'm like, but you had sex. And I was like, all right, I can do research for you. I can, like, you know, do a lot of research and send it to you, whatever. And then, like, I was like, I don't have an office. I was like, usually we, like, discuss this, like, at, like, a cafe, outdoors.
Tell him he
like,
should buy a blow-up doll and fuck that. And if he doesn't feel like a complete loser after he's done, then he's not cured. Tell him to get another fucking embarrassing thing to go fuck.
He didn't want to. He wanted to have like an in-person office visit, but I don't have an office. But I was like, oh, we can have a phone call or FaceTime, which is just as good. Like, what's the difference, you know? And he was like, oh yeah, I don't know. So anyway, like after I like was done with this call, I think I realized that this was just a creeper. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
He's definitely a creeper.
Like either he was a creeper or this was like seriously his problem. I'm not sure.
Well, he did want to get you alone in a private office so that he could rape you or seduce you or kill you then rape you.
Just like one of my friends said.
Exactly.
All right, so I think this client is not going to be my next client. If he does want to have like a FaceTime, I'm down with that. But yeah, I think that this would be best if we like, you know, did not do this type of client.
Hopefully he's circumcised.
Yeah, hopefully he's circumcised. I mean, that does help. I don't know what happened with his girlfriend, but... Alright, so next line of topics.
This guy right here.
What?
So fucking... What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Alright, something moved over there. It scared the crap out of me.
Can you make more fun?
I don't know. I kind of want to get something to eat. But, like, at the same time, like, I've been eating a lot, and, like...
What have you been eating today?
I had, when I left your place this morning, I stopped at the gas station and I got a cup of coffee and a sandwich, and it was probably like really unhealthy to buy that sandwich and devour it. And then what else did I have? And then I got here and then I ate like a leftover dinner that was just sitting in the refrigerator, and it was like chicken and like a couple potatoes and like a bunch of carrots, and I dumped like salt all over it.
Ew.
And
okay.
And then
more.
And then I went to my mom's to see what she was doing. Actually, no, because I wanted to steal her Wi-Fi so I could figure out what's going on with the phone that you bought me that didn't work. Yeah, you can see it's your fault because you didn't read right below that when it said it doesn't work with Verizon or Sprint.
And it's still about Spanish.
And yeah, and the box comes in Spanish. Like somehow it like wasn't in Spanish though, which I'm surprised about. Like all the language options were English. So
I should have just
I
read
guess
the
that's...
description. I'm sorry, but like I was getting very overwhelmed, like trying to search for these like phones. Like there's so many phones, and they range from like $100 to like $1,000. So it's like, how do you know which fucking phone to get? And I was gonna get you an iPhone, and you're like, I don't like iPhones. But
I don't, because Apple robs labor off the backs of like Chinese citizens, and like they gotta work all week just so they can afford a razor blade.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. I know, I'm mean. I shouldn't do it. But anyway, like there's too many Androids, and it's like, what the hell? Like I don't know which one to get. Like I want to get the best one, but the best one's like $1,000.
Yeah, that's how much this phone was, and I was paying it off for like 2 years.
$1,000?
Yeah.
What?
And I've had to have it replaced twice, like I said. But anyway,
did you have
just
insurance?
do yourself a favor and go back to buying flip phones, everybody.
What?
They're like pretty much indestructible. You're not going to be on them all day. You can have your life back, and
you want a flip phone?
Yeah, when I was at the Verizon store, I was really considering just like throwing this thing in the trash and buying a flip phone.
Well, how are you gonna see all my Facebook posts?
I think it's a blessing in disguise. Not being able to access YouTube anymore, not getting like all these crazy text messages, and like having to like hit the button 3 times just to get the F on, you know what I mean?
What?
Just like, you know how like flip phone texting was, where you'd have to hit all those
but like
keys?
I like this texting better.
I don't like texting like at all. Like I get like texting like Facebook, like YouTube, like all that shit. You just get like sucked into it, like idiot box, you know? It's like the boob tube. It's like the boob tube is now portable. You know what I mean?
The boob tube?
Yeah, you know, like they used to call it television the boob tube.
No. The boob tube.
Yeah. Because
Okay, so you basically you don't like social media and you don't like texting.
I don't mind
texting.
And
you say you want to live in the woods by yourself.
Texting is useful if you're just trying to get like just like a simple message across, not like a fucking someone sends you a novel and you're like, oh great, now I gotta read this. No, you don't send novels. You send like a bunch of little messages, and that's even more annoying, to be honest.
Because like I'll think
Because
something
then
and I'll send
I'm
it.
actually happy my phone broke and it doesn't vibrate anymore no matter what I do. Because now I don't know when anyone's texting or calling me and I don't have to answer. Because I could just be like, oh yeah, sorry, my phone's broken. I didn't notice that you tried to get through to me. But like, where was I going with this?
So you don't like all the things that I text you?
I mean, it's not like I don't like them. It's just like I don't like being like sucked into my phone while I'm trying to have a conversation with someone, and it's just like,
Yeah. It's
you
like
know,
too much.
yeah. I feel like
Alright.
everyone's addicted to their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one, me.
People are like addicted to their phones. Like that guy is addicted to beating his dick.
I'm definitely addicted. But like, yeah, I am, but I'm doing business on my phone too.
I'm not, and I'm like,
So like
I
I'm
spend
making
way
money.
Too much time on
Like
the
I'm
phone.
making money on the phone.
Like on Sunday before I went to work, I just didn't even like give shit. What did I even do on Sunday? I don't remember because I was on my phone so much.
What were you doing?
I don't even remember. Nothing useful.
Like, how do you not remember?
Cause I'm stupid.
Alright, we're done with this. This was a good topic. Do you have any more topics?
Cheese.
What about
Cut.
circumcision? How I feel about
Cut.
circumcision.
Cut. Just cheese. Cut.